everyone, I know I like never post on this channel anymore, but I was just reorganizing my bookshelf, so I thought I would do a bookshelf tour because why not? So my bookshelf organized by color, and on top I just have like some trinkets, like my Les Freedman Award from AYSO soccer when I was 8 that I'm still so proud of. And this random elephant that I got in Dodgers cats that Froyo comes in at Dodger Stadium, and my stuffed capybara named Isabel, who looks after our guinea pigs all day. So here we go. I start with red. So I don't organize my books by any, like, whether I've read it or not. Like, let's see, I've read Saga, I read Gathering of Shadows, I've read half of How to Read Literature Like a Professor, I read Scarlet, I've read Charlotte Bronte, I have not read Oliver Twist, I've read half of Gone with the Wind. So, like, you can see, like, it's very mixed. And then I have my little babies, my little Kadamas. Oh, I love them. I have 2 more on the next shelf, as you'll see. So I mix all genres, classics, history, fiction, YA, adult. I just like the aesthetic and pleasing look. And this is just like a really cute eraser with a turtle on a turtle, and I just love it so much, so it lives there. Then we have my Jane Austen collection. That was one of my favorite gifts of all time, mixed with a Tyrion bobblehead that my boyfriend got, and my Daenerys bobblehead before we knew the end of Game of Thrones many years ago. But I love like Dothraki style Dany, so I like that. Then I have another Kodama just sitting here. Then Isabel's here as well, and she's just in front of some books. I haven't read actually any of those books, so that's probably why I covered them up, because I have yet to read them. Then my favorite book, Beartown, has to be showing. And then Words of Radiance was really hard to find a spot because it's brown and blue, but I wanted to accentuate the blue, so I put it in the blue section. Then, yeah, like, see, I have used history books from college that I wanted to keep because they're good, like the Bookseller Cobble. And then here's my last Kodama. And, oh, and here's a little porg. And this porg, I got it from Disneyland. And it has a little, like, magnet here. Where? The porg's in the way. Okay. So this is a magnet, and you put it under your like shirt for your shoulder, and then you put the porg on top of it, and it lives on your shoulder, and it's just so cute. So that's like the start of blue. And then I have my favorite quote of all time, "And an examined life is not worth living" by Socrates, and he's just covering up some books. Yeah, I'm never like Queen. I like Cassandra Clare books, but like I'm not proud of liking it. But that is a signed copy by Cassandra Clare, and I met her, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, and then we have like my really ragged copy of Dispatches. So like history books, it's all mixed together. Used books. Yeah. Okay. So this is getting into like the purple section. And this is a Zero doll that was also gifted to me by the same person who gave me these books, who was my friend from teenage years and also into college. Actually, haven't talked to him in a long time, so I should probably give him a call. Okay, so then it goes into like purpley browns. And then Tom Nook just hangs out over here in this corner because he's also brown, and his name's Tom Nook, so he has to be in a nook. I read on this screen Muse of Nightmares, Way of Kings, Pet Sematary. Love Pet Sematary. The Samurai's Tale I read in 7th grade, and I bought it because I wanted to reread it, and I have not reread it yet. Okay, and then we finish up brown down here in like this really old, awesome library copy of Little Women that my mom gave me. Yay. And then I have a lot of used books right here, other than like Saga is really nice. Okay, and then we go into white. Here's my special British copy of Vicious. It's so pretty. The only problem is my copy of Vengeful is the American version, which is way like taller. Warbreaker, for some reason, mine has like a printing problem, and it didn't print in the middle of the word Warbreaker, and I'm sad about that. I have Elliot Brooks's book that I still need to read, Peace in Turmoil. Then my favorite series, other than Beartown, The Poppy War. I only have one copy of the Ember and Ashes series, but I do love it, and I want to get all of the ones that look like this aesthetic in paperback. So I'm gonna wait until, I don't know if I'll wait for the fourth one to come out or not. It depends if they're cheaper individually or in another set, and then I'll just put an Ember and Ashes in my class library. A lot of these I have not actually read, other than like A Conjuring of Light, Life on the Color Line, Pride and Prejudice I've read. I read Turtles all the way down, and I've read like parts of Northanger Abbey, but I don't remember if I don't think I finished it. Not because I don't like Northanger Abbey, just because I'm really bad at like sticking to one book at a time. And then the black section, which is often like, I feel like a lot of the cult classics or like down here. So we got a lot of the Marissa Meyer books, like all Leigh Bardugo's books, which look really pretty together. I also have the one about Nikolai that I can't remember right now, that's really pretty, but it's in a different place because I'm like halfway through it. So it's in a like, you're reading this book section. Oh, my beautiful Darker Shade of Magic copy. A Darker Shade of Magic is like my favorite series. That, Beartown, and The Poppy War. I have not read Children of Blood and Bone, and it's been on my bookshelf forever. I have this really cute Vicious or Vengeful, not sure which one, but you know, same thing. It's a cell phone like thingy that you put on the back of your phone, but I don't like to do that, so I just like it to sit there. Yeah, I've read Winter. I haven't actually read a lot of these either. I've definitely read Heart of Darkness like 3 times. And Battle Royale I loved in high school, and I want to reread it, but I haven't yet. American Jezebel is actually a history book, and that is about Anne Hutchinson, and apparently I'm like a direct descendant of her, so I should read that. I've skimmed through it, but so yeah, that's my bookshelf. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and this is Winston. He's my stuffed elephant. He's a little squished. I love Winston. And then down there is just like random, like books that don't fit, books on like quilts, old paper, I forget what those are called, the paper bound like books that your professors give you in college. My Princess Ada doll from when I was a little baby. Not a baby, when I was like in 5th grade. My mom gave me that Princess Ada doll. So yeah. All right, so that is my bookshelf tour. I hope you enjoyed.